You know, I don't know if I want to farm quite today, you know?
Yeah, let's just get fed and get going.
Alright, we're gonna move a little snow. Go get feeding. It is unpleasant out here, about 30-mile-an-hour winds. I think it's about 7 degrees. Makes you wonder why you live in South Dakota. So we haven't gotten that much snow. It's been blowing, so it's kind of drifting in places. The big snow's coming later today. Just getting some stuff moved so cattle can eat. I'll go help Dad and run that feed wagon so he doesn't have to get in and out of the tractors anymore. Can't open the gate out. Can't open the gate in. There's too many calves around here.
Got a fitting song of the day for you today.
Oh, yeah.
It's Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Because it's... Meatloaf?
Sure would be nice if we had longer hoses on here.
Yeah. And more flexible.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go make sure the drinker on the other side of this wall is working.
Would you say that's short and stiff?
It is short and stiff.
Yeah.
It's hard to use.
Yep.
We're gonna pull some water out of there. There's not many cattle drinking because it's not
Pleasant.
It's not drinking weather. Well,
It's drinking weather. It's not drinking water weather.
some Fireball whiskey would hit the spot.
That'd get the old blood pumping.
Anyway.
Yeah. Testing.
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 1, 2. So we just wanted to test to make sure that would fire up. We got a big rubber mat out in the barn that we're gonna set it on. Right now it's 8 degrees, and as the day goes on, the temperature is gonna continue to drop, and tomorrow it's gonna hit -17. And so despite being out of the winds, these calves' ears could maybe start freezing. And so we're gonna use the Sunfire heater to take the edge off a little bit. Dad does have the in-floor heat on, but that just it takes time, and
Well, there's something wrong with that thermostat, and I feel like it hasn't been doing. I turned it on like almost 24 hours ago. When that lid on top, when you bump it or move it at all, it shuts off and back on. It's been damaged somehow. So I don't know that I want to trust that as cold as it's going to get tonight, so we'll use this.
And so something pretty cool about this machine is it doesn't release any carbon monoxide, so we don't have to worry about that with the cattle. And then also, if you've ever seen one of those torpedo heaters like we have out there that we run every once in a while, they're really loud. Well, this thing is a radiant heater, and it's just it's a lot quieter, and we don't obviously want to scare the cattle and make them uncomfortable.
So that makes me ask, how do it know not to let carbon out?
Science.
Reminds me of a joke. Ole went to apply for a job and he was the third guy. The first guy, they asked, what do you think the most important invention in the world was? And he said penicillin. And I can't remember what the guy said, number two guy. But when Ole went in there, they asked him, what's the most important invention of mankind? And he said, the thermos. They said, the thermos? You mean thermos? Yeah. Well, why is that the most important invention? He said, it keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. How do it know?
Why are both our phones going on?
Bing bong. Did you turn it on?
Oh, the grandbabies.
Hi, Gio. Here's Gio.
Everybody.
Here's Tammy on her birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, there's Hattie and Ollie. Looks like they're
Thank you. having
a cuddle. What are you doing? Riding him, Hattie? Are you trying to ride him? Good grief.
So this is a mat we have set up. This thing, since it's not torpedo, it's not blowing out. We're not as worried about like a spark flying and hitting the bedding and starting a fire. We're obviously going to watch it while it's running. But I'm actually going to head home, and then tomorrow we're going to start back up, move snow, keep these calves warm and happy. Big blizzard is coming in about 2 hours. See if we can make it out of the shed. Dad's on his way with the tractor. Oh, that's kind of deep. So I can help with chores quite a bit faster with 2 people. And since the snow is finally done and the extreme cold is moving in, we're gonna bed those cattle in the feedlot. Doesn't really work to do it while it's still snowing. The snow just mixes right in. Holy smokes, what Dad cleared out is already filling back in. We made it. Oh, this yard. Alrighty, so we're gonna get, ooh, that's big drip. We're gonna get cattle so they can eat. We got a lot of snow to move in these pens in the yard. And then we're gonna bed. Get them some nice fresh bedding to lay on. Hi. Well, the sun's shining, we got snow to move. Let's get to it. Woo-hoo-hoo. This thing is a beast. We're gonna be moving snow for a couple days, I can tell you that much. Fed a bale of hay, got the cows fed. Gotta get in all these feedlots. There's so much snow back where they eat, they might climb over the bunks almost. So we're gonna get in there, move that snow, and get feeding. Dad's mixing a load for them. Next we're gonna work on this. We gotta clean up a lot of snow by the bunks on this side, and then we gotta get in the pen. Of course, the gate opens out, so I gotta back drag some. I'll feel really good in a couple hours when these cattle are all fed and we got bedding down for them. The wind's gonna be dying down. We got sun. That's a mood lifter. Wonder if that drinker's froze up today. The answer is probably. Cow going to drink right now, so we'll see in a bit. There's some bulls over at the drinker taking a sip, so if those balls don't come back up, we'll know it's froze. These guys are gonna enjoy the big piles of snow to play on. I think we're gonna have to scoop out those bunks with a shovel. We got a lot of toys, folks, but not one to clean those out without putting any effort into it. Don't need to scoop to the bottom, just gotta make some room. Can of corn, and I'll be okay. They look good. Get this up above, right at 30. Let's get a little above freezing so we don't have to worry about ears. Forgot to tell you, I checked the drinker. It's not frozen.
Hey,
Come on, go.
come on, big guy.
So how about the sun?
This is a good son. I got 3 good sons, but I'm especially happy with you today.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of stuff.
Does that mean I get more in the will? We just fed a bunch of buckets. Nothing's calving. We're gonna go get some lunch, and then we got a lot of snow blowing to do. Had some lasagna and some pork loin. Whoo! That hit the spot. And then some, it was like chocolate cheesecake. I still tasted it. That was so good. And yes, we got that working again. We're able to rotate it and move the deflector. We got 2 calves here, we got 4 here, we got 3 here because we had another set of twins. And then we got 7 pair out in the other building. In 2 or 3 days, when this storm is gone and it's above freezing again, we're gonna be moving a lot of pairs out of these barns. And then we'll have to clean them again. You know, that's kind of how it goes. It's got some heat to it. We're sitting right at freezing. So Dad has taken the payloader over to Storless Station. He's gonna move some snow so we can open tomorrow. And then I'm gonna bed some cattle down. We got the cows and 3 feedlots and some pairs to do. They're gonna love that. That's the most snow I've seen piled up here, I think, ever. Today, folks, we got a lot of snow moved. All the cattle are bedded down, the pairs, the cows, all the feedlots. The wind went down a lot. It was sunny all day. Just thank God for the moisture, the health of our cattle, and just the ability to work out here in South Dakota. It's awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'd love to see you next time. Have a good one.